Hey everybody, sorry I wrote my story. I'm still trying to make notes. I gotta do this video before I do my online classes and stuff. So, yeah. I have, it's like 5 questions. Alright, the first question is, who would you say is your biggest comedic influence and why? Um, I would say, I have a few. I mean, I don't really have just one because they all like equal up to different, like they do different things that make them funny and what I love about them. But my first, the first person, the reason I even thought about even trying to be a comedian, this person kind of like it's gonna sound crazy because it's Andy Sanders. I mean, um, I don't. I mean, I love Amy Sandberg because of who he is, not really like his looks. Like he's adorable and hot all the time, but at the same time, like um, the reason I even liked him so much in the beginning is because I like after I watched his YouTube videos and stuff. I didn't watch. I watched Amy Sandberg stuff before, like Lonely Island. Before I even watched SNL. So really, he's the whole reason I even kind of watched SNL because I knew he was on it. I just didn't ever, I don't know, like I didn't think I would watch it, so I just didn't watch it. You know, I was that type when I was younger. So yeah, Andy Samberg. When I would listen to interviews and read interviews and stuff with him and Norman Akita, like of course they were silly, but whenever he did interviews alone, he wouldn't be quite as silly. And I love that since 8 years old, like he's been wanting to be a comedian his whole freaking life, you know. Like even in high school, like it's kind of like when I'm myself because I struggled with grades too because I would rather sit and watch a TV show or a DVD or something like reruns of SNL instead of doing my schoolwork. And I read somewhere that he like did that. And he like was his mom's a teacher, so I guess she was like, I don't know. So um, yeah, he started like dropping. His grades started dropping, and he realized he had to like bring it up or more stuff. But yeah, Andy Samberg is like my first person, which I grew up watching Adam Sandler movies, and I don't know if that's really good anything, but I always thought that I don't know if it wasn't for like Adam Sandler's movies, I might not have quite as weird food humor that I do. And the other question is, would you say females in comedy or males in comedy inspire you more? Hmm. Well, it's not really females or males. It depends on that person's humor because I don't find if it's someone a female, I don't like a male. Gilbert Godfrey, he is just not famous for his voice and his jokes and stuff. But see, I don't find him humorous, but then again, I love Jimmy Fallon and Andy and, you know, Suds. I mean, that's, I don't know. And then I don't like Kathy Griffin or whatever her name is. And then, but I love Kristen Wiig and Amy Poehler. So it depends on the person, not really their gender. But I would have to say I probably agree with men more because a lot of women don't really branch out. That's why I love Kristen Wiig so much and Amy Poehler and because they like just don't give up. They do their thing and they don't worry like they don't play those roles in movies where it's just like no, I'm just you know, the little ditzy girl and stuff. No, not the way it was. So I love that they are their own thing, but I love crude jokes. Like I love fart jokes. They are so funny. Um, so I think I have more of a male humor, but then again, I love Kristen Wiig because she kind of does too. So, okay. I don't know if this question is meant to be serious or not because it made me laugh. Um, do you ever have a moment where you realize all the celebrities you love are real and you're like, holy shit, what are they doing at this moment? Yeah, I've done that many times. I'm just like, oh my god. Like, literally, I wanted to say like at a party or something. Are they at home eating chicken for dinner or something? But what are they doing? It's kind of weird. If you don't think you think so, like, I don't know. It's hard to think like celebrities are normal and actually doing them. But anyway, okay. This question is, who is the most? Oh, well, I just answered this question. Who influences me most of my life? Um, mhm, mhm, yeah, like all my favorite comedians I blog about. Okay. If you could do an interview on any late night talk show, what show would it be and what would you talk about? Of course, late night is getting done. That is no doubt. Like people think, oh, if I get on the Tonight Show, I've reached it. I'm there. No, Tonight Show sucks. I do not like Jay Leno. I definitely don't like him now after that whole Conan thing. If it came down to it and Conan was on the Tonight Show, I would have said Tonight Show. But yeah, I mean, I know Conan has his own channel, but I watch like now with Jimmy Fallon and stuff more than Conan. So, but yeah, either Conan or Jimmy would be awesome. um, what would I talk about? Um, if I went on late night with Jimmy Fallon, I don't know what I would talk about really, but I would. My goal, if I went on that show, is to leave where me and Jimmy make an inside joke. Like with, like when Jimmy, I hate like that would be also another goal. I would not go in there and not joke around with Jimmy because I love when guests come on and they are willing to like not take themselves seriously and think this is a important interview because it's a late night show. It's supposed to be human. So, yeah, I would definitely want to at least make like one joke between me and Jimmy and because I love when Jimmy and like one of the people he's interviewing get into like joke mode and they just like joke around about everything. It's so funny. Okay. You can live on any other planet other than Earth in the solar system comfortably. Which would you live on and why? I would live on Saturn just because it's one of the blue planet. Which then again, it's probably not one of the best places to live on because I think Mars had water on it. So, which you said comfortably, so I guess that means that it comes with, the necessities to live. So yeah, I would pick Saturn if I had food and water and bathrooms. If not, then I would pick Mars because there's food and water on Mars. So, if you were in an improv slash writing sketches slash one of them SNL, what would you be interested in doing? Well, before I was interested in comedy in general, I would, which before this whole dream of being like, on SNL and doing improv and stuff, it was being a stand-up comedian, which if you're talking about out of comedy in general, I would say definitely photography. I do it as a side job. Like, but I don't really. I mean, like, it's a hobby. It's not a passion. That's what I realized. Like, I wanted to do it just because I was kind of good at it and it was fun to do. But I didn't have a passion for it like I had a passion for comedy. So yeah, I would say photography, but I wouldn't be happy doing it like I would. Okay. Whose voices do you find particularly sexy sounding? Speaking voices or singing voices, however you want to interpret it. I would say Chris Cornell. Yeah, definitely Chris Cornell. He is like one of my favorite guys' voices ever. Um, I also enjoy Andy Bieber's voice when he does like Dick in a Box and stuff. I like that. And then Phil Hader's Gizmo voice. I wouldn't say that was sexy, but I love hearing when he does Gizmo. It makes me laugh. Hmm, I'll come back to that if I can find it. Okay. Do you have any characters? Oh, sorry. Do you have any ideas for what characters you would do if you auditioned for SNL? If so, can you do them in the video? I don't have any characters for real. Like, I have a sketch I'm planning on writing soon, and me and Shayna and Kelsey thought of this, and really the character is off of Shayna. she it's a girl, and she goes to parties. I mean, no. She likes the party, and she goes to like normal events that do not like are not parties at all. Um, we thought of like funeral, wedding, child school play, things like that. And where she goes, and she's like, "Fuck you, handle me right now." And she like gets on stage at like child school play, and she just ruins everything, and she just wants to party the whole time, and it's not a place to party. So, I mean, that would be a character, I guess, if I was good at doing. But right now, I've decided, like, actually, I have a list of goals for this week, and one of them is make up ideas for a female character besides the one you came up with, Shannon Wilson. So yeah, that I realized that I do not have any female characters that I would need to do maybe for a sketch someday or something like that. So I just put it on my goal list. So I hope I get that done. But right now it's kind of hard. Like I've been thinking about stuff and I've been like, I don't know. They all end up being almost just like Penelope and stuff that just ended up at Target Lady. Like there's kind of they have that weird voice and I'm trying to go outside of Kristen Wiig and her female characters. Like I'm trying to branch off and make something brand new that's really funny and that it might help those things. That's my audition. But yeah, I really enjoyed answering these questions. It's creative and all that. So yeah, thanks for doing it.